Good morning, Michael here, and today again we're looking at Psalms 5, focusing on verse 10 through to 12 for the exposition. Let's go ahead and read the Psalms in its entirety. Psalms 5, verse 1. Give ear to my words, O Lord. Consider my groaning. Give attention to the sound of my cry, my King and my God, for to you do I pray. O Lord, in the morning you hear my voice. In the morning I prepare a sacrifice for you and watch. For you are not a God who delights in wickedness. Evil may not dwell with you. The boastful shall not stand before your eyes. You hate all evildoers. You destroy those who speak lies. The Lord abhors the bloodthirsty and deceitful man. But I, through the abundance of your steadfast love, will enter your house. I will bow down towards your holy temple in the fear of you. Lead me, O Lord, in your righteousness because of my enemies. Make your way straight before me. For there is no truth in their mouth. Their inmost self is destructive. Their throat is an open grave. They flatter with their tongue. Verse 10. Make them bear their guilt, O God. Let them fall by their own counsels. Because of the abundance of their transgressions, cast them out, for they have rebelled against you. Verse 11. But let all who take refuge in you rejoice. Let them ever sing for joy, and spread your protection over them, that those who love your name may exult in you. Verse 12. For you bless the righteous, O Lord. You cover him with favor as with a shield. And so we turn to the Treasury of David for the exposition. Verse 10, which read, Make them bear their guilt, O God. Let them fall by their own counsels. Because of the abundance of their transgression, cast them out, for they have rebelled against you. Against thee, not against me. If they were my enemies, I would forgive them, but I cannot forgive thine. We are to forgive our enemies, but God's enemies it is not in our power to forgive. These expressions have often been noticed by men of over-refinement as being harsh and grating on the ear. Oh, say they are vindictive and revengeful. Let us remember that they might be translated as prophecies, not as wishes, but we do not care to avail ourselves of this method of escape. We have never heard of a reader of the Bible who, after pursuing these passages, was made revengeful by reading them. And it is but fair to test the nature of a writing by its effects. When we hear a judge condemning a murderer, however severe his sentence, we do not feel that we should be justified in condemning others for any private injury done to us. The psalmist here speaks as a judge, ex officio. He speaks as God's mouth, and in condemning the wicked, he gives us no excuse whatever for uttering anything in the way of maledictions upon those who have caused us personal offense. The most shameful way of cursing another is by pretending to bless him. We were all somewhat amused by noticing the toothless malice of that wretched old priest of Rome when he foolishly cursed the Emperor of France with his blessings. He was blessing him in the form of cursing him in reality. Now, in direct contrast, we put this healthy combination of David, which is intended to be a blessing, by warning the sinner of the impending curse. O impenitent man, be it known unto thee that all thy godly friends will give their solemn assent to the awful sentence of the Lord, which he shall pronounce upon thee in the day of doom. Our verdict shall applaud the condemning curse, which the judge of all the earth shall thunder against the godless. In the following verse, we once more find the contrast which has marked the preceding psalm. Verse 11. But let all who take refuge in you rejoice. Let them ever sing for joy and spread your protection over them, that those who love your name may exult in you. Joy is a privilege of the believer. When sinners are destroyed, our rejoicing shall be full. They laugh first and weep after. We weep now, but shall rejoice eternally. When they howl, we shall shout, and as they must groan forever, so shall we ever shout for joy. This holy bliss of ours has a firm foundation, for, O Lord, we are joyful in thee. The eternal God is the wellspring of our bliss. We love God, and therefore we delight in him. Our heart is at ease in our God. We fare sumptuously every day because we feed on him. We have music in the house, music in the heart, and music in heaven. For the Lord Jehovah is our strength and our song. He also is become our salvation. Verse 12. For you bless the righteous, O Lord. You cover him with favor as with a shield. Jehovah has ordained his people the heirs of blessedness, and nothing shall rob them of their inheritance. With all the fullness of his power, he will bless them, and all his attributes shall unite to satiate them with divine contentment. Nor is this merely for the present, but the blessings reaches into the long and unknown future. Thou, Lord, will bless the righteous. This is a promise of infinite length, of unbounded breadth, and of unutterable preciousness. As for the defense which the believer needs in this land of battles, it is here promised to him in the fullest measure. There were vast shields used by the ancients as extensive as a man's whole person, which would surround him entirely. So says David, with favor wilt thou compass him as with a child. According to Ainsworth, there is here also the idea of being crowned, so that we wear a royal helmet, which is at once our glory and defense. O Lord, ever give to us this gracious coronation. Oh, how sweet it is to read the protective words of God, the shield. Oh, he is our banner, indeed. Trust you enjoyed the meditation. Michael here, yet again declaring, Jesus is Lord. Until next time, peace.